what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another celebrity makeup tutorial, recreation tutorial. This is the look that Hung Vango did on Selena Gomez recently. I'm not even kidding you. Immediately when I saw the look, I saved it, liked the photo, saved it to my looks folder, and I knew it was gonna be the next makeup tutorial that I filmed because I was super inspired by this look. Had to recreate it for you guys. I had a lot of fun doing this. It was really fun to kind of try to get products that look similar to this look because as of right now, he hasn't released the exact products he used on Selena. So I had a lot of fun. This was super fun for me. I hope you guys like this look as much as I do. Before we get into it, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel and come follow me on Instagram as well because you guys will always find me on Instagram whenever I'm not here on my channel making videos for you guys. Let's get into the tutorial now. Starting off with lip balm, probably the most important. I'm using the Kopari Lip Glossy. And then I'm just gonna do a couple spritz of the Watermelon Glow from Glow Recipe, just to kind of get my base a little bit moist. I did already cleanse and moisturize, but that was a little while ago, so just to kind of get everything re-moistened and hydrated. To prime the skin, I'm gonna be using this one from Smith & Cult. This is their Diffuse Primer. I like this one because it has that nice light yellow, you know, tint to it. So I feel like it just kind of brightens the skin. It just kind of gives you that really nice, you know, firm feeling base to your makeup. It does kind of dry down a little bit quickly, so I would say just go straight in with your fingers, start blending this primer out. I want the skin to be super glowy like hers, so I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, and what I'm gonna do is just do about a pump on the back of my hand. I'm gonna pick it up on a brush. This is a crown brush without a name, but just a tiny little brush, and I'm just gonna buff the dewdrops onto all the high points of the face, like the tops of the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose. Wherever I really want the highlight to peek out from behind the foundation, that is where I'm gonna place these dewdrops. In this look specifically, Selena's face is very full coverage and flawless, but it doesn't look heavy or cakey or too creamy. So instead of using a foundation, I'm actually gonna use a concealer to kind of achieve that same look. So I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. I'm wearing the shade 33. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of pick it up on a brush. This is the IT Cosmetics foundation brush. And then I'm gonna lightly stipple this onto the skin. Just working in super light layers, kind of building as we go. We don't wanna go in too hot and heavy first round. Just go in with a light layer, kind of assess the face where you want extra coverage and stuff, but don't go in with too much because it is really full coverage. And I think you'll be surprised at actually like how little you'll really need. Next, I'm just gonna pick the product up with my fingertip, and I'm gonna use this to kind of pinpoint exactly where I want extra coverage. So I'm gonna take some on the eyelids. We'll just use that to prime. I've got a pimple on the side of my nose that doesn't wanna be covered. I'm gonna cover up any lingering hyperpigmentation that's kind of standing out, just really pushing it into the skin. And I'm also gonna use this to conceal right under the eyes just to kind of give a little bit of coverage. And I'm just pushing this concealer into the skin. I'm not, you know, swiping it around because it is really pigmented and you don't wanna move the pigmentation all over the skin because then you will kind of get that like one-dimensional looking skin. So wherever you want extra coverage, just keep the product there and just kind of bounce your fingers, push it into the skin, really get it to just mold with your skin. Okay, I think that looks great. Really full coverage, but it doesn't look or feel cakey. Okay, I played around with so many different combos of blues and stuff to just kind of try to recreate that blue eyeliner the best. So I know that Hung uses a lot of Marc Jacobs gel highliners, so we're gonna be using these. I'm gonna start off with this one. It's in the shade Wavelength. So I'm gonna take an angled brush. This is a Zoeva 317, and I'm gonna pick up the product like this. Just like really load your brush up with that gel eyeliner. So let's just start right at the inner corner, like so, and kind of pull it across the eye. I'm just getting my base shape down, and then I'll show you guys how we can really kind of perfect it. Okay, so once you've gotten your base shape down, you'll wanna look at the mirror straight in front of you because her wing kind of goes up pretty high on the outer corner, like it kind of extends up and it's a little like perky blue wing, but just get your base wing down so that you're not trying to do a crazy wing right off the bat, because that's kind of where you'll mess up the most. So like leave yourself a guide wing and then you can extend on that wing. So I'm gonna start at the outer corner and I'm just gonna kind of slowly pull upwards, just like this. And then this is where you're gonna connect this to your baseline that you just drew. It helps if you can keep your eye open. So I have my mirror, like the camera's right here and then the mirror's like right there, pretty much in front of me. And there you go. You did a really dramatic wing. It was super easy because we didn't try to do all of this at once. You know what I mean? Like this is much easier than if you were to just go in hot and heavy and try to do it. So now I'm just gonna take my pencil and kind of fill everything in just to get a little bit more blue going on. Okay, so now that we've got the wings down, which is probably the hardest part, and just, you know, getting them to match, what we're gonna do is put the blue on the eyelid because it's not just a liner, there's definitely blue on the eyelid too. So I'm just gonna take the pencil and kind of fill in the eyelid with the pencil, just like this, just to get a lot of color deposit down. You want it to be more rounded, it's not super angular. Now we're gonna take a bronzer, kind of blend out where the eyeliner is meeting the eyelid, just to kind of soften those lines because it is eyeliner and I don't want to go in with a blue eyeshadow because I think that'll kind of change the look and it doesn't look like she has blue eyeshadow on, but I want to kind of soften that line. Okay, so now we're gonna put a glittery, shimmery blue liquid liner on top. I'm using this one from Rimmel. It's one of their Wonder Swipe liquid eyeliners. It does not have the name on it, so I'll put it in the description box for you guys, but it's the one with the blue cap. But the trick is you're also gonna take a little bit of black liquid liner. So I'm using this one from Bobbi Brown, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm mixing the two liquid liners together. I just put the two on the back of my hand and I got this color, which is kind of like an iridescent black blue. And then working kind of quickly because it will dry pretty quick. I'm just going to start applying this right on top of that eyeliner. And look how iridescent that looks. The trick is you really need a little bit of that black liquid liner just to kind of deepen up the shade. All right, so now I'll finish off the rest of the face. I'm gonna use the contour shade from the Maybelline palette. I'm picking it up on a Laura Mercier powder brush just because I like more of like an airbrushed look. And I'm just gonna really quickly, lightly bronze the skin just to add some warmth and kind of definition to the skin, but I'm not trying to contour because this is such a dramatic eye. I feel like you actually don't need to contour. You wanna keep the skin a little bit more on the fresh side. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly buff some bronzer in just to kind of warm everything up. She has a beautiful peachy feminine cheek, so I'm gonna use Peachy Keen from Bare Minerals and just kind of tap that onto the apples of the cheeks, just lightly. And her cheeks were kind of glowy, so I do want to use a blush topper too. So I'm just gonna like lightly build this color up right on the apple. I'm gonna do one more layer of blush on the apples just to kind of bring out the cheeks a little bit more. I'm using an EcoTools Define brush. And then she had like a really pretty kind of like glowy looking cheek, so I wanna use a little bit of a blush topper. So I'm gonna use this one from Bare Minerals. It's in the shade Joy. It's a really pretty pinky rose gold, kind of more of like a coral rose gold. And I'm gonna pop this just lightly right on top of the blush. Kind of swirl it and just get it worked into the blush so that they are nice and mingled together. So the reason I'm pairing this with the blush is because this has a strong pink, you know, coral rosy undertone to it rather than a highlight, which could potentially make the cheek look a little bit icy. I want to use something with a pink undertone like this to top the blush. To highlight the skin, I'm going to use a really pretty soft gold, so I'm using this one from Wet n Wild. I'm going to pick it back up on that Laura Mercier brush just because this is my favorite brush to use for highlight. And I'm going to just kind of do that like light, you know, swirling buffing technique so that I get more of like a true wet looking highlight, and then it won't look, you know, too powdery or cakey. So I like to just kind of go in a circular motion. I'm gonna take a black gel eyeliner. This is from Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade Blacker, and I'm gonna pop this into the waterline. This is gonna go all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using one of my all-time favorites, the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. Just gonna pack this on the top and bottom lashes. For lips, it's gonna be a really pretty, peachy, feminine lip with a gloss, which I love. So I'm gonna start off with lip liner. It's the Laura Mercier lip liner in Baby Lips. And this is gonna be like a really good defining shade because it's a peachy nude, but it still will give you definition because it's darker. And also, who doesn't like the name Baby Lips? That's so cute. And then I'm just gonna kind of fill my lips in with it. I'm gonna take just a touch of Marc Jacobs Anise and kind of put that in the center just to create a little bit of dimension in the lip shape. And then for gloss, we're gonna use the Preach Enamored Gloss Sticks. This is one of my favorite formulations. I've mentioned these in videos to you guys. I absolutely love them. And this is just such a gorgeous, soft, you know, baby peach color. And I know that Hung uses a lot of Marc Jacobs, so this could actually be the color that she's wearing. All right, and I'm gonna set everything just to finish it off with one more spritz, well, a couple more spritzes of the Watermelon Glow, just to kind of get away from the powdery look, get everything looking really nice and natural again. Just wait for this to dry and then we're done, guys. Alrighty, guys, this is the finished look. I'm super happy with it. I love this look so much. I wish it wasn't 9:53 a.m. I wish it was like later in the day and I could actually wear it out, but I'm gonna go run errands and I do not feel comfortable wearing this around town before noon. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Please be sure to leave some comments down below. Let me know some other celebrity makeup looks that you guys want to see on my channel. I really love doing celebrity makeup tutorials, and when I get a lot of you guys asking for the same person, then I know it's something that a lot of you want to see. So if you guys ever see stuff, just tag me in it. Send it to me. Let me know you want to see me recreate it. I will list and link all these products in the description box down below. And if you guys do recreate this look, please tag me in it. I would love to see this on you guys. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up in the comments down below. I always do my best to get back to every single one of you guys. Other than that, please subscribe if you didn't earlier. Come follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye, guys.